Hi, today I'm joined by professional fire risk assessor Andy Leather, and we're going to be looking at people at risk when carrying out a fire risk assessment or an FRA within a church. Andy, can you tell me what's the first thing that we would have to think about when looking at people at risk for a fire risk assessment?
Well, the first thing we must consider is the occupancy and the type of persons that are coming to worship at the church. Also, we need to consider events.
And Andy, who within a church like this would be at risk should a fire break out?
Well, within a church you can have young people, elderly, disabled persons, so they're all people we have to consider as part of the assessment.
And Andy, once you've actually identified these people at risk, what should you do then?
Well, you must have a plan, and the plan will vary depending upon the occupancy and use of the church. It will also consider persons who may need special assistance. However, the objective of that plan is to ensure that you can clearly evacuate the premises in a given time.
Okay, and within this church, are there any special arrangements that have been made for specific users?
Yes, within this church there's a section of pews that have been removed. This allows wheelchair users and also persons who may have prams or pushchairs to be located. This is really important so we don't block the evacuation route.
If the church were carrying out their own fire risk assessment, is there any help available to them?
Well, the CLG guides, the communities and local government, have guidance available within that talks about evacuation. Also, we should consider the disabled evacuation process also, and again there's a guide available for that. However, what's really important is that the responsible person should take professional advice if they're unsure of any particular aspect, especially to do with evacuation.
That's excellent, Andy. Thank you.